All right.
Poodle said y'all be having 300 girls on one line.
Girl, I don't talk to the help. Tell them hoes to go fetch my bottle.
All right. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. I don't want to hear it. This one I want those. Girl, what agenda? Oh. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, babe. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Give us a couple more minutes and we should get started, sweetie. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Hey, Mom, can you see my screen? Just want to make sure. Okay. Thank you. Good afternoon, Miss White and Miss Smith Johnson.
Good
Again.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Miss Johnson, I know that we're not going to have a quorum, so let me know when I can get started. I do know that we have people coming on who are being voted to different seats. So I know this is not a regular meeting per se, and I am leading the first meeting, but let me know if when I can start and what is the quorum for the first meeting.
So my understanding from Miss Reed is that we have 4 members who are members from last year, like Miss White, Miss Rainwater, and 2 additional members that she named. And so what the quorum requires is the majority. So
Okay,
3 out of the 4 would
so we
be.
need one more person.
So we just need Miss Rainwater, and
Okay,
she is logging in. She's at dance right now, and
okay,
so, okay,
perfect. Thank you so much for the feedback.
certainly.
Mhm. Oh, here she go. Okay. Good afternoon, Miss Rainwater.
Hey.
Okay, thank you. I think we have a quorum now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, so before I get started, I just kind of want everyone to know that the first meeting is the meeting that I have to go through pretty much by myself. And it's scripted. So if I sound like a robot, I do apologize, but I have to be scripted because I have to make sure that I say everything that is on the organizational meeting script. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our meeting. Get back to my presenter's view. All right, guys. So, okay. All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to Fickett Elementary School Go Team meeting, where we will follow the agenda as it has been emailed to you and publicly noticed. I am pleased to call this meeting of the Fickett Go Team team to order at September 4th, 2025 at 4:33 p.m. I will act in the capacity of interim Go Team chair for this meeting. Our first order of business is to appoint an interim secretary and call roll. So I would like to appoint Ms. Smith-Johnson. Ms. Smith-Johnson will serve, thank you, as the interim secretary only for this meeting. Our official secretary for the 2025-2026 school year will be elected during this meeting. The interim secretary will now take roll.
Thank you. Denise White,
Here.
Angela Palmer,
Here.
Miss Rainwater,
Here.
Miss Grant,
Here.
and myself. I don't know if I am counted as a team member because I was told that I was not the chairperson.
Right.
And
Right.
so, but I am
Right.
present.
Thank you. Also,
Thank
too,
you.
guys, just as in former practice, whenever there's a vote, if you all could please document your vote in the chat. Here, you just say present, and that will, go for the documentation for that. Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Smith Johnson. Okay, our first order of business is to appoint an interim secretary. Oh, I did that already, didn't I? And call roll. I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. Okay. Okay. So I'm sorry. I have one more part that I have to do, Ms. Smith Johnson. The team will only be able to take official action if a quorum is present. Ms. Smith Johnson, is there a quorum present?
Ms. Palmer, were you a part of the Grow Team last year?
No.
Okay.
No.
She's on here
So,
because we're electing.
okay. My understanding is that there are 4 members that need to be present,
Mhm.
and there are 2 serving members right now.
So are we? So we don't have a quorum. Hold on, let me see. Or do we have a quorum?
I
One,
am
two.
just unclear of my capacity, and if
Yeah. Well,
I
no. Yeah, I think. Well, Ms. Reed did say that people from last year. So here's the thing: you're not, even though you're not serving as chair this year, you're still on the team from last year because we're turning over from last year to the new year tonight.
okay.
That makes
So
sense?
that being said, I believe we have a quorum.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Good. Okay. screen. Okay. Okay, our first order of business is to approve the agenda. This was provided to you and copies are here. May I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I make a motion that we approve the agenda
A
that is
second? Oh, sorry.
present on the screen.
Thank you. A second?
I second.
Okay. Are there any amendments to this agenda? No? Okay. All in favor, please say A or raise your hand to the secretary so they can record your vote. But remember, we're gonna put our answers in the chat. All opposed, please say nay or raise your hand. Any abstentions, please say abstain or raise your hand. If you can put that into the notes, the chat. Okay. We will now move to, I'm sorry.
One moment. Ms. White, you said nay. Do you oppose?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna fix it right now. I'm trying to do the chat and she said no. Sorry. Okay, I fixed it. Sorry.
All right. The minutes have been approved.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Our first order of business is to approve the agenda that was provided to you. We will now move to filling vacant seats, the open community member seat, and the open swing seat. Okay. Before we begin the process, I'd like to remind the Go team of the following. The principal brings forth the nominations for the vacant and open community seats. All Go team members have only one vote per seat. Individuals filling a vacant seat will serve until the conclusion of the seat's term. Individuals filling an open seat will serve for the full 2-year term. Upon approval, individuals are immediately full Go team members and may join the meeting. Okay. We will begin by filling our vacant seats. These are the seats which have been vacated prior to the end of the seat's term. Individuals appointed to the seat will serve until the end of the seat's term. I have the following nominations for our Go team's vacant seat and my rationale for their nomination. Okay. Okay. For the vacant seat, Miss Palmer, I'm sorry, hold on, make sure. Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. Somebody's trying to get in. Let me share this information with she's trying to get in, but I don't see her trying to get in. Hold on. Hold on. Huh. I'm trying to, let me see. Miss Johnson, could you copy and paste the information that you used to get into this meeting? Someone else is trying to get in, but they say they can't get in. So I'm assuming either they have the wrong information or what. I just want to make sure I can just text them and resend it to them.
Okay.
Please.
Doing it now.
Thank you. Okay. Oh. Thank you. Did you have to put in the password or anything?
I did not.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let me.
I went on and put in the password.
Oh, you did?
I
Okay.
went on
Oh,
and
just in
put in
case.
the,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. Now she's here. So now I gotta. I just. I don't see her. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not seeing her. I'm gonna log in. Let me see. I see all those. Okay, hold on. 492. Oh, wait a minute. Miss Smith Johnson, is this the one that I used last year?
It is.
Perfect. Okay, no worries. That's why she couldn't get in. Okay, let's see. 54554925331. They took our rights away and then gave them back, and then okay, let me just give her this.
Yes, that's the one. I'm sorry. I'm talking from, and I have it muted. That is the one from last year.
Yep. Okay. Here we go. Here she go. Okay, let me add her. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, she's in now. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so for the Miss, okay, let me go back to my original question. Miss Palmer, tell me, what did Miss Reed reach out to you about? I know we had a discussion about the swing seat and the community seat. Which one? Was it the swing seat?
Nobody has reached out to me about which seat. I just applied during the election time,
Oh,
but
for which seat?
nobody.
Oh, that's
I'm
awesome. I love it.
yeah. But nobody from the school has reached out to me yet. I just did the regular orientation with the Go team.
Oh, perfect. You know, because they never send us that information. So we always take it upon ourselves to reach out to people. Okay, oh, go
Yeah,
team.
I just applied, and I'm a parent, so if the
I
parent
know.
seat is
Perfect.
open, I can be the parent
Perfect.
seat because this
And
is
yes,
my
the
first
parent
year.
seat is open. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I think we have two parent seats open. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right, we can get started. Go back to my presenter. Okay. All right. So, okay. So let's get started. Okay, let me start. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Vacancies. Okay. So I'm going to nominate Miss Palmer for the swing seat. Does anyone have any comments or discussions about this nominee?
No.
Okay. We will now vote on the nomination for Angela Palmer. I'm going back and forth from two different screens, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. We'll now vote on the nomination for Angela Palmer. All in favor, please say A or raise your hand. All opposed, please say nay or raise your hand. Any abstentions, please say abstain or raise your hand. Okay.
Okay, she has been nominated and approved.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Congratulations, Ms. Palmer. Ms. Palmer, I would like to give you a moment. If you want to say a few words to our team, go ahead and let us know who you are, who your baby is, all that good stuff.
Well, hi, my name is Angela Palmer. My son is Errol Gilliam. He's in 2nd grade. He's in Miss Hoppy's class. I ran for the GO team because I want to be very involved in the school. I have a passion for being involved in the community. My mom was very involved in the school system with me growing up. I just feel like it's kind of in my DNA and my destination. So I am here to fit in wherever you guys need me to fit in, and whatever help and whatever information you can share with me so that I can be an asset, I am here.
Thank you, Ms. Palmer. And of course, I know Ms. Palmer very well. She's always here. Her father, I think, is that your dad?
Yes, it's my dad.
Yep. Dad is always here. So she is right. The family is all there. They have a really big touch point on our school. So thank you, thank you, thank you. An awesome, awesome kid. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, guys. So now moving on. So, okay, open community seat. All right. Now we will move to fill the open community member seat. This person will serve on the GO team for a full 2-year term. Let me see if I have my Miss. Before I do that, Miss Smith Johnson, who was the parent last year? Are they still on the GO team?
So the parent last year, her child went to another school.
Yeah.
And she indicated at the end of last year that she would not be available to serve this year because of that.
Perfect. Okay. So the community member, so for my community seat, I am going to, I would like to nominate Miss Terry. She is our Wings, what you call her? Our Wings chairperson, which is our 21st Century After School Program. I talked to her extensively earlier today, and she was truly excited. So I nominate Miss Terry. I can't think of her first name. Please excuse me. I'll go and look at that for you, Miss Smith Johnson. But okay. I do nominate, I think it's Angela Terry. I do believe it's Angela Terry to fill the open community member seat. Does anyone have any comments or discussion about this nominee? And before I even go to that part, just to give you guys a little bit background, again, 21st Century Grant is an organization that wrote a grant on our behalf to have the 21st Century After School Program. And that program is for 3 years and is offered free to our parents. The program is not free itself because they got a grant for it, but it is offered to our parents for free. Our students receive SEL instruction. They do homework. They do all types of things that really, really speak to the whole child. So you may go in and see them doing arts and crafts. They're singing. They have people coming in. They take field trips, all sorts of things. So we thought that would be a really good way to deepen that partnership by having her to be a part of the GO team. So I just kind of want to give that background before you guys start voting. So again, I nominate Miss, Angela Terry to fill the open community member seat. Does anyone have any comments or discussion about this nominee?
Ms. Grant, I'm sorry. What would her seat be again? Community member?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Community member. Thank you. Okay. We will now proceed to vote. So we've already done that. For the nomination, Miss Angela Terry for the community member seat. All in favor, please say A or raise your hand. All opposed, please say nay or raise your hand. Any abstentions, please say abstain or raise your hand.
Okay, the members have voted. She is approved.
Okay, awesome. Now I have 2 swing seats or just one? Mr. Johnson.
So there was another one, and our community and schools person was going to be here this evening.
Mhm.
And I don't see that he has made it yet.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Crooms. Okay. Can I still go forward with that nomination, though, like I did with Mr. Terry?
Hey, I'm here. I've
Oh,
been on the
there he is.
call.
Okay.
Oh, there you
I didn't
go.
recognize that name.
Okay,
Yeah,
Mr. Crooms.
that's my first name. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's get this party going. Keep it going.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we will now move to fill the open swing seat. This person will serve on the Go team for a full 2-year term. Nominations for the swing seat member may be made by any Go team member. Does anyone have a nomination for the swing seat? I nominated Mr. Crooms, Kahari Crooms.
I agree he would be a good candidate. Yes.
Okay, I agree too. Okay. Thank you for your nominations. We will now proceed to vote to fill the swing seat. Before we begin with voting, does anyone have any additional comments or discussions about any of the nominees?
I
Okay.
don't see anyone indicating that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your feedback. Okay. We will now proceed to vote on the nominations for the swing seat member. No, I'm sorry, excuse me. We will now proceed to vote on the nomination of Kahari Crooms for the swing seat member. All in favor, please say A or raise your hand. All opposed, please say nay or raise your hand. Any abstentions, please say abstain or raise your hand. Okay.
Okay, it has been approved.
Wonderful. Congratulations, Mr. Croom. You will now serve in the Go Team swing seat for the 25-27 term. And Mr. Croom, is there anything you want to maybe add or say, or at least bring light to people who may not know who you are?
Absolutely. So, for those who don't know, my name is Mr. Kahari Crooms. I currently work with communities and schools Atlanta, serving Fickett. My role entails serving third through fifth graders through wraparound services and support. That includes mentorship, academic support, and family support, which also includes emergency assistance, basic needs support, hygiene support, whatever the case may be. But I'm excited to just further immerse myself into the community, learn about the things that are needed, as well as figure out new and innovative ways of how I can contribute to just adding on to the culture at Fickett. So grateful to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. We will review and approve the meeting minutes from our last meeting. I have a question, Mr. Johnson. Do we start the other voting for the board, I guess, if you will, after this right here? I feel like I'm missing something.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
So like we still have to vote. No, I think, no, never mind. I'm good. I'm looking at my paper. That comes later. I feel like this was coming too soon. But okay, never mind. I have 20 more pages to go. Okay. All right. We will review and approve the meeting minutes from our last meeting. The minutes have been provided to you. Are there any corrections? If corrections are offered, the chair permits discussions by the members. Of course, I'm the acting chair, to ensure everyone agrees that the correction is accurate. The secretary then enters the corrections on the master copy. When no further corrections are offered, the chair says, if there are no further corrections, may I have a motion to approve the previous meeting minutes? A second. All in favor, please say a. Wait a minute, hold on. I cannot stand reading from scripts. Y'all know me, because when I'm at the whenever I do award shows, I never read from a script, so this is hard for me. Let me see. Okay, I'll just go here. So if there are no further corrections, may I have a motion to approve the previous meeting minutes? A second. Oh, okay. To approve the meeting minutes, I'll stop right there and you guys tell me. I'll wait.
I motion to
Thank
approve.
you. Thank you, Mom. Okay, a second.
I second.
All right. All in favor, please say A or raise your hand. Type in the chat. All opposed, please write in the chat nay or raise your hand. Any abstentions, please say abstain or write abstain or raise your hand.
Okay, we've been approved.
Yay. All right. Now here, okay, see, I was getting ahead. I was what my mom said, you're getting ahead of the cart, whatever, the horse cart. Anyway, we will now move to electing Go Team officers and representatives. Before we begin the nominees, I would like to remind the Go Team members of the following. Nominations do not have to be second. A member may nominate themselves. A member may nominate more than one person for any position. A member may decline a nomination during the nomination process. Okay. Members may not have more than 2 consecutive terms in the same office or position at the same school. Nominees do not have to leave the room during the nomination period or when a vote is taken. If there is more than one nominee per elected office, each nominee will be offered an opportunity to share why they should be elected to the seat. The newly elected officers will assume their position starting at the conclusion of this meeting and serve until June 30th. All 30 members have only 1 vote per seat. Okay. Make sure there's somebody in the waiting room. All right. Okay. First, we will elect the Go Team's chair. As a reminder, the responsibilities of the chair include, but are not limited to, leading Go Team meetings, working with the principal and the Go Team to develop meeting agendas, ensuring every Go Team member has an opportunity to be heard, monitoring team compliance. I will now open the floor to receive chair nominations. I nominate Ms. White.
I think that's a good choice.
Huh? I don't know how to do
I mean, you can respectfully decline. We understand that.
that. Oh, I don't know how to do that.
No, look, have you listened to me at all? Any of today? Surely you could do it because I'm fumbling through. No. So here's the thing. Basically, today is a little different. It's just kind of choppy today because I'm having to read from a script. But typically, just like last year, we have an agenda, and it's as follows. Ms. Reed kind of corresponds and communicate with the chair before the meeting to go over the items. And basically, it's really a flow like it is now, but not as choppy as it is now. But no, it's not a difficult process. But I do understand if you respectfully decline.
Okay, thank you.
But did you respectfully decline?
I respectfully decline. I'm sorry. I got to say it, put it in the chat. I'm sorry. I put it in the chat. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm learning.
No, I understand. I totally get it. Okay. Let's put some other stuff out there. Now I'm looking at Miss Jordan, but I know I really wanted Jordan to be on the Go Team as a parent, but hey, she's done this work before. I mean, just in her business now and all that good stuff. She knows what she does.
Yeah. We over here laughing at you because it's another
Right.
people, want to do in the Go Team, but she's right here.
Who's on there? Who's on there?
Girl. Can you see her?
Oh.
Like if you don't say something, she's over here just like I'm wait. I will accept because can you go over the qualifications one more time?
Anything better than what I did today? Okay. Yes, I can. Hold on. I will. Hold on. I'll go back over it.
You did great.
Okay. Let me go back. Okay, I'll go back. Okay, so for the chair, okay. Okay. So first, as a reminder, responsibilities for the chair include, but are not limited to, leading Go Team meetings. Okay. Working with the principal and the Go Team to develop meeting agendas, ensuring that every Go Team member has an opportunity to be heard, and monitoring team compliance.
Will I get a copy of the team compliance? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get a copy of everything, and then Ms. Reed is gonna be your go-to person.
Okay.
Yep. Okay,
I think they also do training for it too.
Yes, there's training. Yeah, the Go Team, you go to training. Thank you, Ms. Palmer. Yep, you got to go to training. So the Go Team would definitely train you.
Yes.
Okay. That works. If it's training, I can do it.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Is there any other nods here? Any more nominations? Okay. The next question that I should have asked, got ahead of the card again. Will any other nominations like to decline the nomination? She didn't decline, so I'm going to move forward. If there are no further nominations, I will close the floor. We will begin the confirmation process. We have one person being considered for the chair seat, and that is Ms. Crystal Jordan. The nominations for chair, again, is Crystal Jordan. At this time, I will offer each chair committee the opportunity, number one, to explain why they are the best candidate for the position. Other Go Team members may ask the nominee questions before voting. So, Ms. Jordan, we're going to give you the floor to talk about why you are the best candidate. And if any Go Team members would like to take some time to ask you a couple of questions as relates to being the chair for Fickett Elementary School, they will have that opportunity to do so as well. So now you have the floor.
Okay, so hey you guys, I'm Crystal Jordan. I'm sorry for my terrible lighting. I'm currently at my son's therapy clinic, so the lighting is terrible. So that's number one. But first off, my son been going to Fickett for 3 years. And we love it there. My son has he's in special education, which I love the program there. I feel like it exceed my expectations. A little bit about me. I am an autism advocate and an IEP advocate and a training to be an IEP coach to coach parents how to better navigate the school system when it comes to their kids' IEP. And I own a magazine that focuses on advocating. So I'm more known for advocating.
Yeah. And if I could just say something that really impressed me with Miss Jordan, we had a meeting, and if you don't mind me talking about just staying the IEP meeting, I definitely like to get your permission to do that. But we had a meeting, and when she came in, I mean, I was just so impressed. Like she came in with like this profile, not of her, but this profile of her kid. And hold on, let me tell you, I'm for real. Hold on. Like I still have it here. Like this is the first thing that I see when I walk into my office. Y'all see that? Like y'all see it?
Yes.
I had it right here. Like, and I remember just it's when you think about all of our students, like they all have a story, and we have to understand that we love them, but there's somebody greater above us that love them so much, right? And so this is just a reminder of that, and just how she laid out his strengths, what works for him, what he's working on. He even has a vision statement, y'all. I ain't got no vision statement. I ain't got one. I'm gonna get one now, right? But again, I just appreciated this right here. I've come in contact with a lot of advocates, and I think sometimes, some advocates kind of be in it for themselves, but this mom right here, when I tell you, a true advocate for students. And again, I'm just excited that she is a part of our team. Okay. I just had to say that, guys. I'm always getting off script, as you all can see. Here we go. Okay. So we've done that. Okay. Please raise your hand to vote for our Go Team chair, Miss Crystal Jordan. Dang, Jordan, Lord, I cannot wait for you to start, Miss Jordan, because I'm terrible at this. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. The nomination for chair is Miss Crystal Jordan. Okay. At this time, I've already offered you guys an opportunity to talk, ask questions. Now, please raise your hand to vote for your choice. We only got one. Okay, or put it in the chat. There's no second. Okay. Please say abstain if you abstain and put it in the chat. Okay. Can I say congratulations now, Miss?
Yes, we have the votes in. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you all for typing fast.
Welcome.
Congratulations, Miss Jordan. You will serve as the Go Team chair.
Thank you, guys.
Yay! Excited. Okay, we got to keep going. Got about 20 more pages. Just bear with me. Okay. All right. Now we will elect the Go Team's vice chair. As a reminder, the responsibility of the vice chair include, but are not limited to, ensuring the Go Team follows parliamentary procedure. So pretty much, you know how when we take our votes and things of that nature, that is that procedure, making sure that we follow that to the T, working with the principal and the chair to develop meeting agendas, acting as chair if the chair is not present. I will now open the floor to receive vice chair nominations.
I'm looking at the chat and I see that Denise White has been nominated.
Oh, right. Well, it's not the chair, it's the vice, so that's different, huh?
Right.
Yeah, that's different. I know Ms. White said, I should not have logged in today. Okay. Give you guys a couple more seconds in case there's any other nominations. All right. Okay. So, would the nominee like to decline the nomination?
I accept.
Oh, great. Awesome. Okay. If there are no further nominations, I will close the floor. We'll begin the confirmation process. We have one person being considered for the vice chair seat. The nominations for vice chair is Miss Denise White. At this time, I will offer each vice chair nominee an opportunity to explain why they are the best candidate for the position. Other Go Team members may ask the nominee questions before voting. All right, but I'll let you go first. Miss White, you have the floor.
Okay. I don't necessarily say I will be the best person, but I am a team player and I will help out Miss Jordan in any way she needs. I love Fickett. I'm an advocate for Fickett. My kids went to Fickett. I'm definitely in the community of trying to get Fickett and the community back how it used to be. So if that can help do anything with that, I will help her and what needs to be
Wonderful.
in the school.
Thank you. All right. Please raise your hand to vote for your choice for vice chair of our Go Team. Again, it's Miss Denise White. So if you are in favor of her, you can put her name in the chat. And then please say abstain if not in the chat.
Okay, we have 2 votes in.
Okay.
Miss Rainwater, did you vote? Did you accept that you
I did.
okay.
Well, I commented.
I see congratulations. I didn't
That's
see
why.
that you said yes. I agree.
Okay, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, she has
You're
been approved.
welcome.
All right. Congratulations, Ms. White. You will now serve as our Go Team Vice Chair for this school year. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, now we will elect the Go Team Secretary. As a reminder, the responsibilities of the Secretary include, but are not limited to, posting Go Team documents, the agendas, summaries, and minutes to the website. And that's just want to clarify this. We do have a media specialist. So basically what the Secretary will do, will prepare those documents and just pass them along to the media specialist, and she will post them. Taking minutes at Go Team minute meetings and ensuring the Go Team is in compliance with Georgia open meeting laws. Okay, I will now open the floor to receive a secretary nominations.
Oh, I nominate Ms. Smith Johnson. Or should I put it in the chat?
Put in the chat. Can you be
Okay.
nominated again, Mr. Johnson?
I didn't think so because I've served the 2 years, and so I was thinking that I was ineligible.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was nominating you too.
Thank you
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
I nominate Kai. Did I say his name right? Khari.
No, he's already he's a swing seat. Oh, but you're right, because he can still be something else. How about this, guys? I nominate Tamika Rainwater.
Oh, all right, we approve.
That
You
sounds
know
good.
I got 1,000 jobs, Grant.
I knew she was gonna say that.
But you know what
1,000
though?
jobs.
But let me tell you. But
I just
let me
logged
tell
on to
you,
this. Go
Miss
ahead.
Rainwater. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why your job is the easiest thing to do in 2025. I have a my husband's name is AI, and he's everybody's husband, right? He and she, everybody's husband, AI. So I could actually record this right now on my Plod and also too on this computer, and it gives you all the meeting notes. It ain't nothing else you got to do. This is the best husband ever. Like,
Well, you got to show me, honey.
I'm telling you, I promise you, it will change your life.
I agree.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
Like,
you know too, Miss Smith
Yes.
Johnson? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, you don't have to lift the finger. I promise you. AI have you. I got you. So that's simple.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to ask this question here. Would any of the nominees like to decline the nomination? She said no. She said no. If there are no further nominations, I will close the floor. We'll begin the confirmation process. We have one person being considered for the secretary seat. The nominations for secretary is, drum roll please, Ms. Rainwater, Ms. Tamika Rainwater. At this time, I will offer each secretary nominee an opportunity to explain why they are the best candidate for the position. Other Go Team members may ask the nominees questions before voting. So, Ms. Rainwater, you have the
Well,
floor.
Miss Grant said that she thought that I would be the best candidate. Miss Rainwater didn't say that. However, I'm willing to serve and do what I need to do. However, Miss Grant is going to train me, Miss Smith Johnson as well, and I will do my best to make it happen with all my jobs.
Yes, you will. And I'll just say this: Ms. Rainwater has been here at this school forever, since I've been here, and probably longer than that. 30 years. We're celebrating with Springwater, and she doesn't. And y'all, she looked 21. That's like so
No, I don't.
crazy. Yes, you do. Like for real. No one would think you've been working for 30 years. I'm just gonna put it out there. And so, but one thing I appreciate about Ms. Rainwater, since she's been on Go Team, she's always here, always present. So that accounts for a lot in terms of accountability. And so for that, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, guys, let's get it started. So please raise your hand to vote for your choice of secretary. We only have one for our Go Team. So if raise your hand by putting her name in the chat, that will serve as your nomination. And then of course, any abstentions, please say abstain or raise your hand.
Okay, the votes are in. Congratulations, Miss Rainwater. You are our new secretary.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
And I'll
right.
be down to your room, Miss Smith Johnson. Be
That's
ready.
fine, anytime.
Okay, now we will elect the Go Team's cluster representative. Okay, the cluster representative may also hold an office position, chair, vice president, secretary. As a reminder, the responsibilities of the cluster representative include, but are not limited to, attending all cluster advisory team meetings, approximately 3 per year, reporting back to the Go Team on those meetings, the cluster rep meetings. And that's pretty much it, guys. So there are 3 meetings that I attend each year with the Go Team officials. And it's myself, other principals, all principals from other schools, and their Go Team cluster representative. And we just talk about our community, our comprehensive, improvement plan, which is something that every school has to create. And that comprehensive improvement plan pretty much it's a roadmap to everything that you do in your building, right? And it's a checkpoint. So those meetings serves as a checkpoint for the cluster to check in with our goals, okay? And so that's pretty much what the Go Team's cluster representative does is attend those meetings with me, okay?
Can you say the other schools that are in Fickett's cluster?
Yes, I
Middle
can.
school, high school.
Yep, that's Deerwood. You have Continental Colony. You have Kimberly. The middle school is Bunch Middle School, which is our feeder school. And of course, Therrell High School, of course, which is our feeder high school. Yeah. And yeah, I want to say this too. Those meetings, guys, are all online. They're not. They used to be in person, pre-COVID, but post-COVID, they're all online now. And they're typically in the afternoon, and sometimes, and they're really good too because the superintendent comes to those meetings as well to give remarks and to hear just some of the things and how things are going in each cluster in terms of their school improvement plans and that kind of thing. So it's a very informative meeting for about an hour, just 3 times a year. Is there anyone that would like to, who wants to do that, who wants to be nominated, or who want to nominate someone?
I nominate Mr. Crooms if he is willing to do that.
I was thinking that too. It's just 3 times a year.
I think he would be good in that role.
I think so too. Okay. So would would the nominee like to decline the nomination?
He indicated in the chat that works for me.
Oh, hey, works for me too. So if there are no further nominations, I will close the floor. We'll begin the confirmation process. We have 1 person being considered for the cluster representative seat. The nominations for cluster representative is Kahari Crooms. At this time, I will offer each cluster representative nominee an opportunity to explain why they are the best candidate for the position. Other Go Team members may ask the nominee questions before voting. You spoke one time, Crooms. You want to just say a little bit something else?
No comment.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So please raise your hand to vote for your choice for cluster representative of our Go Team by writing that person's name in the chat. Any abstentions? Please say abstain or raise your hand.
Okay. Thank you all. I think Mr. Crooms, congratulations is in order.
Thank you. Kari Kroon will serve as the Go Team cluster representative for this school year. Awesome. Okay. We will now move to our next item of business in reviewing and updating or confirming our Go Teams public comment protocol. Okay, So public comment opportunities are available for Go Teams to hear from interested members of the community. From sections 3.4 of the Go Team Handbook, opportunities for public comment shall be provided at least 4 times in a school fiscal year and noted on the Go Teams webpage and meeting agenda. Go Team members will not provide responses or engage in direct conversation during public comment. Each Go Team, make sure there's somebody else in the trying to get in. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, each Go Team will determine a consistent method for receiving public comments and for parents and other citizens to sign up to address the team. At least 20 minutes of time will be allowed for the public to make comments at meetings where public comments is permitted. And the public will receive at least 2 business days notice of the public comment protocol. Please take a moment to review our current public comment protocol and information. Are there any recommendations for updates or changes to our public comment protocol? Okay. And here I'm going to read it to you guys because you don't see it. Some tips for the public comment protocol. So number 1, the Go Team is not required to schedule time for public comment at every meeting. Okay. Public comment should be scheduled for major action items that need to go to team vote, that will require public input or need public buy-in. Consider the schedule of the school community for those meetings that do allow public comment in order to give your community the chance to participate. Set a specific time for your public comment period. For example, you could allow a 20-minute segment on the agenda for public comment and allow each member of the public to have 2 minutes to speak during that segment. Post a clear process of how individuals sign up or indicate they wish to speak. Go Team members should not respond during the public comment period. The public comment period is designed to gain input from the public, not for immediate responses by the Go Team to the public comment presented. The Go Team should listen attentively to all comments and take the summation of the comments into consideration when making decisions. Remind the public that a scheduled public comment period on the agenda is not the only means for providing input. If there are urgent matters that need the Go Team's attention, the school can organize information sessions, or the Go Team can schedule separate public comment meetings to gather that information from stakeholders. Go Team discusses and potentially updates the team's public comment protocol. Now, this is pretty much what has been set for public comments. We can either add to it or take away from it, but this is pretty much the standard that the Go Team office has established for us. May I have a motion to adopt this public comment protocol?
I make the motion that we adopt this protocol.
A second?
I second.
Okay. All in favor, please write A or yes. All opposed, please write nay. Any abstentions, please say abstain or raise your hand.
It has been accepted.
Okay, thank you. Adhering to the agenda, we will now discuss our meeting calendar for this school year. As a reminder, our Go Team is required to have at least 6 business meetings this school year. This meeting plus at least 6 more. So this meeting does not count towards the 6. 4 other meetings must permit time for public comment. Meetings cannot be held during the instructional school day. Meetings must be live streamed and recorded, and meeting locations for hybrid meetings must be places which can accommodate the public. Like, it can't be in my conference room. It would have to be in a public space. But I think we like the virtual. Okay. May I have suggestions or recommendations for meeting dates and times? So at this time, guys, we're going to pull out that calendar and we're going to think about the 6 meetings that we will have this year. And the reason why we do this, that is to protect your time so that you'll know when our meetings are and you can kind of schedule things around that because you know the year calendar in terms of our meeting. So I'm open. And once we decide on those meetings, then we will have to decide on which of those meetings we will allow public comment. Let me get my calendar.
Just to clarify, this first meeting doesn't count as the 3 business meetings, or does it?
Yeah, the first meeting does not count, Mom. Nope.
Okay.
And Ms. Grant, so they're giving us kind of a sample, like for say late January, and they're telling us pretty much around that time we should make it.
Yeah, let me tell you. So yeah, what I was going to do, I was just going to give you some of the dates that we are responsible for meeting, like around that time.
Okay.
Like budget. Like I think last year we met, so we have to meet I think prior to my budget, and then we meet.
Yes.
No, we meet when I get the budget, and then we meet to approve the budget after that time. So those are definitely 2 meetings that we have to have, but it's around budget season, and I typically get my budget. That's around January, right, Ms. Smith Johnson? Was that like around January last year?
I was thinking it was as well. I'm trying to look at last year's calendar, but I thought it was around late January. And then we met again in February.
Right, to approve.
I
Right,
think the
exactly.
schedule that we had last year, that was pretty good. If we could kind of stick with that time frame,
I agree.
those dates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Because it was nothing around the holidays and the timing was pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I agree as well. I think that if we pull that calendar out.
And just go with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I have all these questions. Are all of these meetings on Zoom or are we going to meet in person?
Our meetings are always on Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, if you think that you would like to meet in person or there's a rationale for that and that's conducive for everybody's schedule, then yeah, we could. Not set in stone. So does anyone want to throw those calendar dates out from last year and then let's try to align them to this year?
Oh, Ms. Smith Johnson, do you have access to yours? Are you looking for it? I can't remember.
I am looking at the calendar invites from last year and I don't see where I do have access to them. So I am not sure.
How to find them.
It looks like the first date that I see was October 22nd, and that was on a Tuesday at 4 o'clock. And I was wondering if that was acceptable around that time, that Tuesday, that first, second.
Well, this year it's on a Wednesday.
4th Tuesday of the month, okay.
That's a Wednesday this year, the 22nd.
So we can make it that Tuesday if that is a better day.
But isn't it faculty meeting dates for you, Ms. Grant?
Well, our faculty meetings is at, our meetings together is at 4. Faculty meetings is already over by that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you though for considering that. So October 22nd, guys, you said?
October 22nd was the last meeting, but
it'll have to be the 21st then because the 22nd is a Wednesday.
Okay, yeah.
If you want to stick with Tuesday, it'll be the 21st.
And I'm wondering, just from everybody else, how are Tuesdays for you?
Tuesdays are pretty good for me.
Tuesday will work for me.
Okay.
I'll make whatever work for me.
Okay. Okay. Just wanted to get the consensus of that. Okay. I'm good with I'm good with Tuesdays as well. So, okay. So it looks like we have our first meeting October 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's one. 5 more to go.
Okay, you did find the calendar, Miss Smith Johnson? You found it?
I am cruising it month by month. So
Okay.
yes, I did find the calendar, but I'm on my mail trying to find the dates.
I had a question, so I'm thinking, I don't know, like after we come back from the new year, would that be okay, or is that too late?
Well, we gotta
And
have
then-
6.
Yeah, we have to have 6. So that's definitely gonna fit in there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In fact, we have to because I get the budget in January and we have to approve it in February. So yeah.
Okay. So should that meeting have to be before the budget or after? Like, so then I guess you would have to give us the date around the no, right?
Yeah. So typically, I can. So basically, we can still put those on the calendar. I get the budget in January. I want to say like around the 1st of January, right? So
Okay.
we can have a meeting that month in January because I
Okay.
don't have to get it approved until February,
Okay.
right?
So
So
can we do October, November, nothing in December?
right, I like
And
that.
then let's see, October, November,
November,
January,
And then
February, March, and April, that's it? End them in April, or do we have to have a May?
Well,
No,
May should be
I
before,
don't think
no? Did we
just
have
6.
May last year before the end of the year to wrap up? No?
I think, well, I
I
was
don't
thinking
know.
April.
I
I
know we
don't
have
know.
October 22nd meeting,
Okay.
and then
Well, it's October 21st now.
okay, October
Uh-huh.
21st. Let me write that down.
Skipping
Uh-huh.
December.
So October, November. Just give me a date for. Okay, so we just get the months down, then we'll go back and put the
Yeah.
date. Okay.
October, November, nothing in December.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess what?
January.
January,
And we have to have one in February.
February,
Uh-huh.
March. And are we gonna do April or May? Because we only
So
need one more.
October, November, December, 1, 2, 3, 4, February. Well, I guess we're getting kind of close then. So
That's what
February,
I was
March,
thinking.
April. Y'all want to go ahead and just do March, April?
That's what
That
I was
sounds
thinking.
good.
Finish up in April and do nothing in
Yeah.
May. Because
That
May,
sounds
we have a
good.
lot going on. Yeah.
Yeah. So March and April.
And that's it.
So that's 5 meetings, right?
That's 6.
1,
That's
2,
6.
3, 4,
So it's
5. Oh, April.
October.
I missed April. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
October,
Okay. That's fine.
November, January, February, March, and April.
Okay.
The cadence. So the cadence for the meetings, I think last year were Tuesdays. So if we're going to stick with that, let's look. And it seems like that 4th Tuesday. That's what it seems like. So you all want to stick with that? Let's look at November and see how that.
Well, that November plays in until
Oh, yeah, that's Thanksgiving break.
Thanksgiving.
So it'll have to be that 3rd week, the week before.
The 18th.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's last year it was I know we don't have to do this, but it was November 19th.
Yeah,
And so
Okay, so that will.
around that same time is good.
That'll be the 18th. That's a Tuesday.
That's fine.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. We're in January now.
Okay.
So
Was
will
it in
January be the 20th? Because that's the day after King's holiday. Will it be the 20th? That's the Tuesday, the 3rd Tuesday.
That's fine. The 20th.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's fine because I would have gotten the budget by then, and then I could share the budget with you guys on that date. Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay.
So that's January 20th.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now the February date is really important to see when we did that last year because that was a date. That was a date. Huh?
so that 4th week in which is it? Was it the 3rd week or the 4th week we're looking for?
3rd week.
3rd week. Okay, so the
Third.
3rd week we're on a break. That's the what is it? The winter break. So it'll have to be that following week, which will be the 4th week. That'll be the last week. and which will be the 24th, February 24th.
Okay.
Because that third week, it's the break. We won't be here.
Okay.
So February
Okay.
24th, and then it'll be March 24th, which is a Tuesday.
So what about February? That's when we had to go, that's when she had to submit the budget.
That's the
Yes.
24th, February 24th.
February
24th, Miss Jordan.
That third, in March on the 17th, so I say the 24th of March.
I think they said the 24th, March 24th.
Oh, so it's the third week. If it's the third week, you're right, Miss Jordan. It's the 17th.
So do you want to do the 17th?
It's St. Patrick's Day. Will school be open on St. Patrick's Day?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
we're
will
here.
be, but last year we,
Yeah,
it
we're
will
here.
be.
We'll be here in our green.
Right, in our green.
But there is a day that they out, I thought, in March. Is that the week?
They're out. So
Day.
they're out. I think they're saying an early release day.
Yeah, there's something
Oh, is
going on. So let's stick to the 24th. Would that be
That's
okay?
what I was
It's
thinking.
Yes, because last year was the 27th. And we
Okay,
had
so
the
it's March
January
24th.
16th and February 27th.
Okay, so March 24th.
okay. So that'll be the
28th.
fourth week in March.
Okay.
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 And then the 21st for April?
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's after spring
That's
break,
good.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
The 21st. Okay.
And
So
then
which
that's
ones y'all
it.
want to do public? You said we got to pick 4 public ones?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about which of those
Which of
meetings
those 6? Which of
will we
those 6?
allow for public comment.
Mm.
Okay.
Should it be the last one? The April one? I don't know.
That's the best one for me.
So let me just say that last year when we were doing it, as I was the chairperson, we just had 4 meetings and there was not much public comment participation. And so I just think that any 4 meetings, except for around the budget, because that's can be a lengthier meeting.
Yeah.
But I think that our next 2 meetings or so, and the last 2 meetings. So I just want to note that there aren't many comments from the public, from my experience in the last 2 years.
Right.
not-
Right.
And I like that.
I'm
I
sorry.
like that safeguard. I'm sorry, Miss White. I like that safeguard too. Maybe 2 on the front end and 2 on the back end, because the 2 in the middle, that budget, that could be a very lengthy process. And, we're trying to figure it out ourselves, and it'd be difficult. I think for me, it'd be difficult to have other input when we're trying to figure it out ourselves.
Okay.
So I like that idea of the 2 on the front end and then 2 on the back end for public comment.
So that'll be October, November, and then March, April.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did I also read on one of the slides that public comments can be counted as somebody sends an email?
Oh yeah. So basically,
Sure.
that's a good point, Mom. So basically, we can decide on how people let us know if they want to do a public comment. Now, I think last year, I'm not sure. How did we do it last year, Ms. Johnson? What was
last year when we sent out the agenda, we noted that the meeting was open for public comment, and those people who were interested in joining for public comment, they were the floor was open for public comments.
So there was no
for those people to speak. And so yeah.
Okay, that makes it easier. So we don't have to have some type of list or anything, or you have to sign up. So it's open for public comment. That's fine.
Yes,
that sounds right.
Mm-hmm. Mom, is that on the line what you were thinking of, Ms. Palmer?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So got that. Okay. So now that we have determined our calendar, may I have a motion to approve the calendar?
One moment. Let me ask a question. When was that March meeting?
The 24th?
Because my question is that I'm looking at the calendar from last year, and it was March 4th. That was our budget finalization meeting. And I'm
that was.
wondering if the 24th would be too late.
It's interesting you say that because I don't know why I was thinking that it was in February that was the approval meeting.
So we did have a meeting in February. We had the meeting February 21st, and that was to so you shared with us the budget, and then you met with someone, and then you brought back the information for us to change it. And then we did the finalization. I think that was a third part of the meeting.
So you think we should up it a week? Is that what you're saying, Ms. Smith Johnson? A week or two?
I just don't know how close that February, I mean that because we had February 21st last year, and then we had it again on March the 4th. And I don't know the reason for those dates being set like that, but
Yeah, those were very close.
yeah,
They were.
I may be looking at it wrong. So,
and I think no, you're not, because I remember last year when they did do that, it was very abruptly because we had never had such close deadlines like that before. So I'm not sure what was going on, what the climate was like during that time, but it was very abruptly. That had not happened prior to last year. So that was really interesting. So I just don't know, to your point, Ms. Smith Johnson, I don't know if that could be the same for this year. And I guess to be on the safe side, move it up like Rainwater suggested.
I'm kind of confused about the February date, but I do know that I do see that on March the 4th, we did the budget finalization. And I think that that's the critical date.
It is.
We need to make sure that we have that finalization done in a timely manner.
So we should push that, you think?
So should we push February up so it don't seem like we're coming right back?
And that may be
like have it the week before we go out on break instead of the week after we come back. If we have to turn right around and meet again that first week of March.
Okay.
We can do it that way because I really don't see that February date.
You don't see it from last year?
I really don't see a February date from last year. So I wonder if we had.
You know what? We met in May. I think we did meet in May.
We did meet in May because I was at that one, and it was towards the end of the year, and Ms. Grant talked about what we're gonna propose for next year.
Oh, so
yeah, it was wrapping it up in May because I think I was at that one.
It was
and I am sure that January 28th we had a Go Team budget meeting. And then I see that on February 4th, we had a finalization meeting. I don't know that we had a meeting in February.
That makes sense then. Well, how about this? Let's cross out that meeting in February.
Yes.
Move that March up to around that 4th or 5th day based on the cadence that we have now. And then add a meeting for May.
Okay. So we can do March 3rd?
That's fine. I think that's
safe. That's a Tuesday.
Right.
Especially since you said it was the 4th last year, Ms. McConnell.
Yeah. I think that's safe.
It was definitely February 4th. Yeah. I mean, March 4th.
March 4th. So we'll go with the 3rd this year for March.
So I'm crossing out February altogether. And then now we just have to think about what that date could be for May.
Okay. So what was our April date? We're still going with April what was it?
21st.
21st.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's still good.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got to just do May now.
What's the last day of school, guys?
I believe it's the 22nd. So do you want to do that 19th, the week of? Is that too much? Yes.
No, I think that's good.
Okay.
Y'all, I am so sorry because I have stumbled on the February date, and we don't have to follow that, but that was February the 12th. And I think that meeting may be a second meeting that we need to have concerning the budget. I apologize. I am just fumbling with this calendar.
Let me ask you a question.
January 6th, January and a February meeting.
Okay.
and a March meeting. So
I
that
think
meeting was February the 12th.
so that
And
means it needs to be the 10th this year, which is a Tuesday, that same week. But that
and
Tuesday.
yes, and so if we don't do it in April and if you want to do it in May, then in May instead of April, that would be fine. But I think that we do
How long
probably
does Zoom
need
in?
to schedule 3 meetings around that time, January,
Okay.
February, and March.
Okay. That's fair.
And
That
I
makes
think
sense.
May is kind of pushing it, to be honest, especially that week of that last week or
I agree.
whatever, because all the programs, all of that's a lot. That's a busy week.
I definitely would have made it happen, but you're right. That can be a lot on parents as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I think we should
So
still stick with April and scratch May. If we don't have to do May, I think we need to do April and be done.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Since we're
So
putting
let's-
February back in there.
Okay. So January 20th, we're keeping that, right?
Yeah.
And then we're adding February 10th, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then we're going to keep that March 3rd date, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then April 21st.
Uh-huh.
Is that good?
Yeah. And then that's it.
Good for me. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
And nothing in May at all. Nothing in May and December.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I have a question. So if something arises, I know we're approving this, but if something arises that there needs to be one, is that possible, Ms. Grant?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
all
is
the time.
possible.
Okay.
Last
Oh, yeah.
year, we had to reschedule a meeting. We had to
Yes.
cancel a meeting and reschedule
Yes.
it. So that is
Yes.
possible.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah, we're just trying to be proactive and getting
Right. No,
something
I
on the
understand.
calendar.
Mhm.
But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you
Okay.
for that. Okay. Okay, now that we have determined the calendar, may I have a motion to approve the calendar?
I notion that we approve the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a second?
Second it.
All in favor, please write in the chat. Yay. All opposed? Please
I'm
raise your
sorry.
hand.
Yes.
Okay. Any abstentions, please indicate that also in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to enter these dates into our personal calendar so you do not forget, but I'll send a transcript back with all the dates and everything in it, guys, so you don't have to commit to memory. Okay, moving on. Okay, now we will determine our Go Team meeting norms. Okay, we'll begin by reviewing the initial Go Team meeting norms. Does anyone have any changes to these norms? But let me see, do I have the norms? They're right here, I think. Okay, yep. Our initial norms are only members of the team may participate in the discussion. Any members of the public present are here to quietly observe. We will be fully present. We will follow the agenda as noticed to the public and stay on task. We will be respectful to each other at all times. We'll be open-minded. We invite and welcome contributions of every member and listen to each other. We will respect all ideas and assume good intentions. We will approach differences of opinions with curiosity. I like that. So, may I have a motion to adopt these norms for our Go Team?
I motion.
Okay. Do I have a second?
I second it.
Okay. All in favor, please say A. Write A. Or raise your hand. All opposed, please say nay.
A.
Or write that in the chat. Or raise your hand. Any abstentions, please say abstain or raise your hand. Definitely write that as well.
The meeting norms have been approved.
Awesome. Okay. But Ms. Smith-Johnson, before we get to our discussion items, the parent that we talked to extensively is on the meeting. Can we go back and vote for my parent seat? Is that something that we can do?
I
Okay.
think that would be appropriate.
I definitely want to do that. And as you all know, I always call my parents mom or dad, or I call them by their child's first name. I say Nora's mom. I'll say Ruru's mom, because that's our Ruru who's here
I
with us.
thought that was you, Ashley, on here. Hey, girl. I thought that was you.
Oh, my baby was good today. I'm sorry
Where
if she
is my
wasn't Miss
Rudy
Rainwater.
Tutu? Is she
All
with you?
right.
Upstairs. Be quiet.
But we all know our Ruru. That's our Ruru.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, mom. So I'm gonna go back in, and we are going to go ahead, and I would like to bring forth that nomination for the parent seat. And let me just get to that section, guys. I definitely want to do this before we move forward. Ms. Smith Johnson, help me out here. So for the community seat, parent seat, those votes, they don't have to be second, right? Or they do have to be second.
They do have to be second.
Okay.
No.
So like the community seat and because the parent seat.
The parent seat, we did not have to second that.
Okay.
I mean, not the parent, the chairperson and those that we did not have to second, but I thought that
the parent
for
needs
the
to be second.
things we did. Let me see. The swing seat, let's see.
Thank you guys for your patience.
And I don't see any guidelines for a parent. I am looking. And I think that we would be in order to second it. And if
Okay. I agree.
What's the meeting number, the meeting ID? Am I looking at the right number? Because I'm trying to log on from my phone so I can leave out. How
I
do
put
I?
it in the chat.
Yeah, it's in the
Okay.
chat.
Okay, let me check that one. Sorry, y'all.
No worries. So I think we'll be on the safe side to second.
I think so.
Okay, so I'm just going to follow the slide for just voting in the vice chair, but I'll change that to the parent seat. Okay. All right. So I will now open the floor to receive our parent seat nominations. I would like to, first of all, I'd like to nominate Mom. Give me your last name because I'm going to call you Rue. I'm going to call you Nora.
Helm.
Helms. That's right. That's Helms. Right. Helms. Okay. Miss Helms. Ashley Helms, right? I would like to nominate Ashley Helms for our parent seat. Are there any other nominations, guys? Okay. Would the nominee like to decline that nomination? Like you just can't do that, but go ahead. Okay, she's good. Okay.
It
All
does
right.
not have to be second. I'm sorry.
Oh, I have to second it?
No, we do not have to second that.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Okay. If there are no further nominations, I will close the floor and we will begin the confirmation process. We have one person being considered for the parent seat. The nominations for the parent seat is Miss Ashley Helm. At this time, I will offer the parent, Miss Helms, an opportunity to explain why she is the best candidate to be in the parent seat.
Oh, goodness. I think that there are amazing parents at Fickett, but I would love to serve them and to represent their voice for any of their wants and needs to support the teachers and the administration at Fickett to make their children's experience the best that they possibly can. So I'm doing that currently from a PTA perspective and want to grow that organization also. But I think I could also do that in this position as well. So
Thank you. And I just want to say, Ms. Helm has two awesome, brilliant students. One attended Fickett last year, and one is attending Fickett this year. Amazing. So we thank you just for your partnership and just what your children bring to our community. So thank you for that. Okay. So yes. I'm sorry.
I said thank you. I said thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm on edge here because I hate scripts and I'm thinking I messed up something.
My meeting needs to be working, guys. Miss Smith Johnson.
Yes.
It's not working. That number.
Okay.
That 554. It's not working for me. I don't know why.
Really?
Maybe I got bad reception. I don't know.
I just think that it was like two different. They took my Zoom rights away, then they gave it back, and they have another number. It's just really interesting. I didn't even think the one that was working that we used last year was even working. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to log on though.
So I'm going to quickly run through this, Miss Rainward. I think it's by the time we do that, I think we'll be finished. I promise.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be finished. Okay, so at the time I will offer, she's done the explaining. We love her, right? So now please raise your hand and vote for your choice for our parent seat. And of course, we're not going to raise our hand. We're going to write that in the chat. Any abstentions, please say abstain or write abstain in the chat. Okay.
Okay, it has been approved.
Yay, congratulations, Miss Rue Norhams, right, Ashley? You will serve as our go-team parent in the parent seat for this school year. So thank you so much. Okay, thank you. And thank you for allowing me, guys, to go back and do that. Okay, we will now move to the discussion items on our agenda. There's a couple. Okay, next we're going to discuss, I just skipped all over that. So I don't have we've done the meeting norms, we've done the stakeholder engagement exercise. Well, no, we didn't do the exercise. We've done the stakeholder engagement part, I do believe. No, we did not. Let's do that really quickly. So next we're going to discuss stakeholder engagement as a charter system. The decisions the Go team makes shapes our school's future. And the best decisions come from hearing and the diverse voices within our community, school community. When we bring families, students, staff, and our community into the work, not just into the audience, we get stronger ideas, better outcomes, and shared vision we can all stand behind. And I just want to, and there's nothing much that we have to do with this part, but I do want to say that I did mention that we are a charter system. A lot of times people confuse that, a charter system from a charter school. So we are not a charter school. There is no governing board over us other than the Atlanta Public Schools, right, board. But with a charter system is a waiver that we get from the state to do certain things, right? And this being one of those things, having a go team, right? So from that waiver, there's certain things that the state says we have to have in order, right? Last year, it was signature programming. A couple of years ago, it was signature programming. And then, of course, a few years ago, they brought in Go Team. So this is something that we have to do in order to maintain that flexibility of being a public school. So I just kind of wanted to share what that was. A charter system versus a charter school. We're not a charter school, we're a charter system. Means that we have some flexibility in just some of the things that we do and some flexibility in how we spend our funds. Okay. Okay, I'm not doing, it's too late. At 6 o'clock, I gotta do a challenge. No, we're going to look at 4 groups. We're not doing that. Inform, no, we're not doing that, guys. Are you okay with not doing that, guys? We keep going. We can do that next time. Everybody good? If I can I keep going? I can't see you guys.
You can't see us. We saying yes.
Yes, we're
Nodding
good.
heads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Because I'm going back and forth. Like I can't see you guys because I'm gonna look at the screen. I'm sorry.
You're looking at the
Thank
screen.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord. Okay. So here. Yeah. Okay, and so for my items, the principal's items, basically, guys, we've gotten off to a really good start this year. A really good start this year. Some great things are happening in our schools. Our kids they're invigorated, they're energized, and we have some new initiatives in place for our students and parents. Of course, we'll be hearing more about that. But just a good year. Want to remind you guys of our fall festival that is coming up October 31st. That is our biggest fundraiser, and I'm hoping that we can really raise some more money this year, a lot more money this year. So that is our fundraiser, biggest fundraiser. Also, too, this year we have started our room moms. We are going to be engaging our parents in a way this year aligned to what happens in the classroom. So we do have room moms this year. We have not gotten back all the names from our teachers who they would like to nominate for their room moms, but we will be corresponding and communicating with our parents to let them know what that looks like for the year and just what type of activities and things that we would like to see happen, and also to get their feedback too in terms of what they feel like they would like to do and see happen within our school community. Okay, so that is definitely something that we're gearing up for. My principal's update, I just did that, of course. Also, too, guys, you know that we are APS, personal electronic device policy, no phones in the school. Kids cannot have their phones out. That was a really big thing this summer because it was all on the news, that kind of thing. But yeah, kids can't have their phones. And we don't really have that problem per se this year. Our kids are very mannerable when it comes to following directions. So when we ask them, they know not to bring it out, right? And so that's not one of our issues. But I definitely wanted to bring that forth because that is across the system that there's a no cell phone policy. Okay. Yeah. So this is the district's device policy. So there are, consequences that go into play when kids don't abide by that rule. However, I think that we have not been hit with that like the middle school and high schools have. Like the kids are like falling out; they're losing their minds because they can't have their phones. But our kids, they don't care about that kind of stuff, right? So we have not had had to implement any behavior consequences based on that. But it's a new law called HB 340. There is a law that supports our policy for no devices. Okay. I'm getting here, y'all. Okay. So now, I know you guys have probably seen or heard on the news about the facilities plans to condense schools. The one thing that I ask for our parents to do now, Fickett is not one of the schools that is being proposed to close. What they are proposing for our cluster is that Fickett remains open, but they propose to close either Continental Colony or Kimberly, and then we absorb those students in our schools, right? But let me tell you, I see you, Ms. Jordan. But let me tell you, I really feel like I just don't see where they're gonna go, right? Also, too, when I think about class sizes and I think about how best kids learn in a nice small setting, right? Of course, we can't be a very small setting like a private school, but 16 students, I'm telling you that's a doable number. But if you're talking about merging our school and increasing our class sizes to, let's say, 27, guys, that's a lot. Like that's a lot. So the superintendent, he is going on a tour, if you will, around the clusters, and I'm going to be sending out, and they are sending out that information. Ms. Jordan, you may have access to that as well, but they are sending out information in terms of when he's meeting, where he's going to be at. I just say parents we got to show up. Like parents have to show up. And and for those schools that are not in our cluster that are closing, those some of those schools are staples in that community. Like that's all those communities know, though, that school, right? And so yeah, so I just say use your voice. Definitely raise your voice. But again, that is the thing. They want to bring kids to our school. But again, my ask is, and my wonderings are, what will that do for class sizes? What would that do for class sizes? And what would that do for, just research best practices as it relates to how humans learn, not how people learn. Like, I just can't be in a room full of 30 people, learning something new and expect for me to have full mastery and be able to do that. And some people can. There's some outliers out there, but I don't know, but that's just my take on it. But again, the biggest thing for me is just getting parents to just raise their voice. Raise their voice.
Principal Grant, do you know if the teachers would come too, or?
So here's the thing. So what's going to happen? Typically, what has happened in the past, Ms. Hams, they've reconstituted the entire building. So what that means that everybody in that building would have to reapply for their job. So we wouldn't be able to bring they couldn't bring all the teachers, right? There will be a select few that they would bring, and then they would have to reapply for their jobs. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they would have to reapply for their jobs. And that's a lot. That's heavy.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
So when we go to these meetings, can we ask other parents from Fickett to go to oppose them doing that to our cluster? And also, can we also start a petition to make sure that doesn't happen in our cluster?
So let me tell you, the answer is yes. Let me just tell you how powerful our parents' voices are. We could say things all day long, right? But we work for the school system. So, pretty much we just have to do what we have to do because we work for the system. But parents have the most powerful voices ever. Like, I have seen, and I'm going to tell you, I've seen, like, in certain other communities, north of Atlanta, in that district, y'all, I have seen people change policies within our district based on parents' voice. Like, literally change everything based on, certain parents' voices. And one thing about it is not that I feel like our parents have a voice, but sometimes they just don't know how to use it. They sometimes don't know how to use it. So in my brain, I'm like, yeah, rally our parents, get them, if nothing else, get them to understand what's happening. That's the biggest thing right there. They don't know what's happening, right? They don't know, what to have a voice for. They don't know what to, fight for, if you will. But absolutely, that I answer your question. Yes, absolutely. I think that's important. You got to give them voice. You got to give them voice, and you have to give them knowledge so they can have voice. That's important. So absolutely. Yes. And I definitely see that us bridging that gap with Ms. Hams for PTA. When our parents come out for PTA meetings, I think that should be something that we talk to them
agenda
about.
item for sure.
Yeah, just so they don't know what's happening in the community, so they can, stand strong. Yep. So yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, so that's happening, guys. So again, and I'll definitely do. I have you guys in a group message. So I'll make sure I'll send you as I get things. I'll be sending those things your way, especially those meeting dates and times that the superintendent is going to be meeting with the community, so that we'll know ahead of time, and we can try to just kind of organize a bit around that. Yep. Okay. Do you guys have any announcements? I think Oh, look here, guys. The G Summit. That's for the new Go Team members. The G Summit is on September 27th at 8:30 to 2:30. But when we turn in your names to our Go Team, they're going to reach out to you as well. They're very good at responding and following up. So. Okay. Again, save the date. It's in person. Bring the full Go Team. Come ready to collaborate, I can't even talk. Contribute and create the future. That's why we're going to create a future. And that's Saturday, September 27th, guys. All right. The Go Team office would like to remind all Go Team members that they are required to complete the orientation within 1 year of joining the team, and it must be renewed. It must be renewed every 4 years. Every 4 years, excuse me, guys. Failure to complete the orientation training will result in removal from the Go Team. And isn't it online, Ms. Smith-Johnson, or is that in person?
It certainly was online. It was a virtual meeting. It went really quickly. She just went over the rules, the procedures, and everything. It no more than an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I can't remember, but it was not a daunting meeting.
Okay, perfect. And I'll definitely get some more clarification on that meeting and what that looks like. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. We're here. 34 slides later. 6:15 p.m. later. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your time. And I'm definitely looking forward to working with you. And I really feel like this is a great team. And I'm happy that I am a part of it with you guys. So that's that for me, guys. And I'm looking forward to our meeting. Oh, that's what see, they make a motion. Yeah, you can just do that. Let's make a motion to adjourn the meeting. Who wants to do that first motion?
I notion that we adjourn the meeting.
Is there a second?
I second.
Yeah, second.
That's 2 seconds. So that's for real. That's for real. Okay, guys. Thank you all so much. Have an amazing rest of the evening. Okay, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye.